Okay, I want to review multiplying polynomials. I looked at some of the math-based work that was done, and some of you guys need a little bit of help. So this is just a review, and you can take it or leave it, but I really hope you take it because eventually you're going to need to learn this, and now is as good a time as any. We're going to multiply binomials, okay? And the problems I'm writing down here are binomials. So if I look at my first problem, x plus 3 parenthesis x plus 5. These are binomials. I have two of them. My first binomial is called a binomial because there's two terms in it. And here's my second binomial, two terms. They're multiplying because the parenthesis says multiply x plus 3 binomial times x plus 5 binomial. There are three ways to multiply. Distribution, which we'll do first. Distribution, just like we would distribute a single monomial with a binomial, what you do is you take the first term of the first binomial, you multiply it times the whole second binomial. Okay? Then you're going to, so that's what we just did here. Then we're going to take the second term and multiply that times this second binomial. So this is a positive 3. So this is plus 3 times x plus 5. If you want to take notes on this, you can take notes on it. It may help. So now we've set it up to where we did our first step of multiplying binomials. And what we did was we distributed the terms, and these terms were x and a 3, from the first binomial to the second binomial. And the second binomial was x plus 5. So once we did that, now we're going to distribute each one of these. X times x is x to the second power. X times 5 is a positive 5x. Then you have 3 times x is a plus 3x. And 3 times 5 is a plus 15. So then you did a second distribution. Now we're not done because we've begun, but we need to simplify this. We always have to combine like terms in any kind of polynomial. So you have x squared, but 5x and 3x are both like terms. So 5 plus 3 is 8x plus 15, and that was combined like terms. So that's distribution. I'm going to do the box method also, using the same problem so you know what your answer should be. Here's the box method. You still have x plus 3 times x plus 5, but now we're going to use a box. And this box is set up just like the multiplication tables we learned from 3rd grade. You have 4 boxes because there's 4 terms, x, 3, x, and 5. Now, to set up the box, you have to keep binomials intact. What I mean by that is that x plus 3 is in one parenthesis. So you place the x here and the positive 3 there. The second binomial is x plus 5. You have to keep those together. X goes on the first row, plus 5 goes on the second. And now it's just a matter of multiplying to find the area of that inside box. Area of a box is x times x, or length times width. So x times x is x squared. The area of this box is 3 times x, which is 3x, and it's positive. The area of this box down here is x times 5, which is 5x. And the area of the last box is 3 times 5, which is 15. So now that we've done all the multiplication, we found the area of the 4 boxes. If I want to know what all of it is added together, you add them together. X squared, this is a 3x, so it's a plus 3x. This is a positive 5x. So, and this is plus 5x, and this is 15. Same answer as we did before. So x squared plus 8x plus 15. Now what the box does, the box is really, you're finding the area of each box and then adding them together. Okay? The last method that we did was FOIL. FOIL is, I like FOIL, but it has so many limitations, I tend to stay away from it. And some people will love FOIL. But let's use the same equation, the same problem, x plus 3 times x plus 5. Okay? What FOIL stands for, it's an acronym. You have F, O, I, L. And it is an acronym that helps you remember how to distribute the terms. And these letters stand for the position of the terms. We have 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 in this binomial, 2 in that binomial. So this tells you the order. Remember the order to multiply them. This F stands for the first term. The O stands for the outer terms. The I stands for the inner. And the L stands for the last. So if you can remember this, this is what it looks like. Here's your F. That's your first term. So you say x times x. Now we have our outer. Outer is x times 5, so that's a positive 5x. Then we have the inner, which is here. That's 3 times x, that's the inner, which is 3x. And finally, we have the last terms in each binomial. It's called last because 3 is the last term in the first binomial, 5 is the last term in the second binomial. So multiply the last terms together. 3 times 5 is a positive 15. Notice I forgot to put a symbol here. Because this is a positive, we say plus. And just like distribution and the box method, you're going to have to combine like terms. So that's x squared plus 8x plus 15. And those are the 3 methods that you would use to multiply binomials. I'm probably going to focus more on the box or distribution, but specifically the box, because what we're going to have to do in our next, I don't know, probably a couple of weeks, we're going to have to learn how to factor, and that's something totally different. So this was just a quick tutorial so you could then redo that math space assignment, whether you did it or not, or you just didn't do it well. I really want you guys to understand how to do it. And if, as you know, you can call me for any questions. Take care. Bye.